What's going on, folks? I wasn't gonna fish today. It was raining. You can see all these little red marks right here. But I kept watching the weather, and I seen this big gap open up right here. And some of my best fishing trips are right after the rain. So I decided to go catch some bait and go. I'm running a little homemade sabiki rigs here, wearing the perch out. Throw some worms on there, or cut up a piece of fish and put on there. Wear them out. Alright, working this camera is aggravating. I turned this camera on, but it wasn't flashing like it was on, so I turned it off and turned it back on. Actually turned it around to make sure it was on, but it still wasn't flashing. And this little cat wrapped around the pylon. You see me get pretty upset with the camera here. Like, it's a lot of work. I've lost a lot of fish. It's a learning curve. I'm getting better at it though. But he's wrapped around there 2 or 3 good times, so I'm not gonna be able to get him out. If he was a big fish, he'd probably break this off. But he's only about I don't know, 12 to 15 pound fish. And I can't see him, so I really don't know what I'm gonna do at first. But I figure it out here in a minute. You watching any of these guys' videos that they're filming the video themselves, catching the fish and netting the fish, and these are big fish? Y'all got to give them props, because I'm telling you right now, I watched a lot of videos before I started recording them, and I didn't think it was that big a deal. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of skill, a lot of dedication. So basically, I'm gonna grab the end of this line and pull him up and net him, and then just cut the line. Luckily, it worked out. He was a bigger fish. Don't ever wrap that line around your fingers. I do not have that line wrapped around my fingers. I have it in my hand pulled up. I mean, a big fish can pull that line right through your fingers, cut them off. Especially if you get it wrapped around there. So be very careful if you ever do something like this. Do not let that line get wrapped around you. After this, I want to inspect my line. I'm definitely going to cut it above where it was wrapped on the pylon. I'm going to check the leader. The leader was in good shape. It was just a line wrapped around there. But always check your line, because you get complacent and get lazy, and you got a nick in your line somewhere, and you do, catch a 50-pound fish you've been fishing for your whole life. It's gone because it's just a simple little cut and tie. I always check my lines before a fishing trip. Sometimes it's not till I get on the water, but I'm checking it, and I'm aware of if I think there's nicks in it. There's a little image of God's beautiful painting up there in the sky. Hooked into a little flat here. It's nothing to brag about, but it is what it is. I always like catching flatheads. They're a peculiar species to me. I'm very fascinated with this species. I was actually packing up to leave and finally hooked into a good fish here. That's an Akuma Captain Mac edition, 7.5 foot long umbrella rig rod with Abu Garcia 6600 Pro Rocket with a power handle and some 20-pound Pro Spec chrome on there. This fish has got some good genes. He's got the huge head. He's got a massive looking body. Like, he weighed 27. I thought he was bigger than that. I caught a 28 out of here a couple weeks ago that looked smaller than this fish to me, but it is what it is. 27.
Scale saying 27
I checked
pounds.
my scales out. I caught a 47-pound flat a couple days ago. I did some measurements on him, and the scales are pretty accurate. So this fish is 27.
It's a nice one, Bo.
Y'all come fish Lake Wylie. And a lot of us fishermen practice CPR. Catch, photo, release. These fish gonna keep getting bigger. Y'all come catch them. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a blessed day. Got plenty more videos coming.